was this game. Everything else they did was other genres. But they made this one. This one's pretty interesting, I think. But there's never been another one. So anyway, some history about this game. As I mentioned, I never played it as a kid. I didn't even know about it until I was in my 30s. But I learned of the 1cc for it to kick off the year, and this game is honestly very fun. And for anyone that knows me, I mean, it's a pro wrestling beat 'em up. You're trying to save pro wrestling from the corruption of pro wrestling. Like, how is that not an Lrock game? Also, don't ever pay attention to that dude in the blue tights. He's the worst. We're never gonna be playing him ever. He's not good. We're not playing him. He's terrible. That's the other question. I'm going to be able to do my best with that. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Don't even know what the second route is, so we're not going to pay attention to that. The Elvis impersonator here is very good, but my main is the Luchador, so we're going to go ahead and pick him. Our story. Becoming a professional wrestler has always been my dream. I'll fight to the end to save the sport from the corrupt bad bulls. Wrestling Heroes Unite. In Chicago Hotel, Senior Me's Human Rays. Zero says. Nah, I blew that up. I didn't want to do that live. Oh well. Even if it means what's up there. That's funny. That's the first time I've ever done that in a marathon, and I hadn't blown it that bad yet. But hey, anyway. This game has great tunes, so respect. Drop that guy there. Every character has a string that you can unleash that does something like 6 hits followed by just a generic throw. You can't do it if they're on a car though. Top that guy. These hotel workers really aren't anything to like scream about. Get out of there. Get out of here. So this is a trick that we can do, the front and back jump kicks like that, but we're actually not going to be doing that a lot with this guy. It's not particularly good for him. It is, however, very good for our friend that Elvis impersonator that we saw. Oh, that's not good. I did not want to get that. But unfortunately, I'm not particularly good at executing it, so that's why you're not going to see it. He is very good. But there actually is one thing that I can do with our friend Luchador. I believe his name is Dice. He'll be singing stage 2. Wanted to adjust the volume a little bit. The game does get a bit loud. I didn't get a whiff. Okay, there we go. What's supposed to happen is as soon as you come in the room, you walk up to that guy and try to punch him, and then he'll dodge it and do that drop kick, and then we go up and just throw him to death. Oh, okay. Did not like that. Okay, so that's actually kind of scary. That actually puts me in a really tough spot for this last boss here. This boss fight, if we get hit once, we're actually in trouble, especially with the life that I'm at. But if we clear it, we get a bonus game to try to attempt full health. My key here is to try to keep these guys separate. Not easy, but we're going to try it. Oh, that was bad. Yeah, we're actually in trouble now. Like, I don't enjoy this at all. Okay, so we got rid of that guy. That's good. Getting rid of the guy in the yellow do-rag is significantly more important to you first. Once those guys join up like that, they become a real hassle. So, I'm not here for that. He has just really good offense. He has a chokehold that does a lot of damage if you don't break out of it quickly. His biggest threat, though, is a slide that's also an anti-air, and I believe it can hit twice. So it's just a pure option selection move. It's a low that also can just clip you. So anyway, here's our bonus game. We call it Buns of Steel. Win the bonus game to get full health. Plus you get a ton of bonus points. And we have 2 extends in this game. One at 100,000, one at 500,000. Bear with me, I'm going to take quiet time to do this quick kill. Hopefully. Okay, we got him. Dropping that quick kill is the worst because he gets to get away and go invincible and summon goons, and no. No, I wanted him dead. Also appreciate the good luck from everybody. Thank you. As with any game I play, my goal here is a 1 credit clear. Of all the games I'm playing tonight, it's the one I have the most reservations about, like, actually getting, because it's pretty difficult. You also just saw the giant fire swing there. Didn't mean to do that. It is his Super Joy, and it looks really, really cool, but it also drained health and doesn't really want it to. But I was probably going to take that damage regardless. That room of goons is actually pretty tough, but I was pretty fortunate to be able to take them out like that. They fly across the room with all kinds of stuff, like jumping kicks, headbutts, charges. So now we're gonna fight this Blanca gorilla, or I just call him Blanc gorilla. Hopefully I get this opening attack on him. Got it. Very good. Didn't want to do that. Gotta pay a bit more attention here. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, we might be dead. Yeah. So, dropping that kill on him is not okay. Game makes you punishes you very, very hard for missing that. We can still 1cc, but having a death that early is not ideal for sure. Yeah, that guy's irritating. If he gets one hit on you, he pretty much breaks all things you can do to him, and it's really hard to get back on him to be able to finish him off. Second bonus game is a little bit harder. We have to get more inputs. We didn't need to win since taking that death put us back at full health, but whatever. We can brag about it now. Okay, so this stage, these next two rooms in particular are some of my least favorite in this game. They're actually really tough. Particularly because of the fact that in this game, you really don't have that many ways to get iframes, and crowd control is huge here. Unlike a game like Funnel Fight, you don't even go invincible during, like, say, a throw. Like, I could throw somebody and I can still be hit out of it. That's not good. Their melee attacks also look a little goofy. They have those slaps and chops. Some of the beloved little animations in this game. I gotta wait this guy out. Didn't want to quite do that. He's got a chance for one more hit, so yeah. Okay, so good first room. Move on here. This is a repeat of one of the guys we saw in the first room, but these knife guys are a completely different animal. They're a bit tough. If I can combo them like this, we're actually doing okay. So that was good. But their knife attack is very instant, and they can do it on wake up. So if they get away from me, I cannot. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's exactly what I did not want to have happen. One knife guy dead is good. Okay. So the boss of this stage is actually pretty cool because what this game has a feature where you get to actually unlock characters that you can play throughout the rest of the run. You don't have to commit to one character for an entire run, which I think is really, really neat. The character's known as Mr. Hayate. Start off by doing a throw combo. From here, we're just going to bait him with slides. If the slide misses, we get a grab. If the slide hits, great, we did damage. As long as we keep doing this, he'll keep getting baited into it, even if he does his otherwise insane Super Joy, which features him turning into a tornado. You just can't get too many hits once they get a grab, but you cannot get greedy with that. More hits should do it. There we go. No deaths in stage 3, that's pretty good. I think that's actually supposed to be like stage 5 or something, but I only refer to it as stage 3 because now that we've unlocked Mr. Hayate, the other bonus that comes from that is whoever we pick now, we get a full health meter. Let's see if we can do this narration thing again. My journey takes me to Battle Kingdom, headquarters of the Bull Group. It's rumored that one of them was out of the organization. It seems he doesn't agree with their methods. I too was once lord of the temptations of the Bull Group. They are nothing but a gang of criminals, evil and sin. Much better. So now we're gonna fight the Vader twins. Not a fairly difficult fight, but similar to the boss fight in the first stage, we do have to keep them separate. And Hayate has a really cool selection of throws. He has a sling blade and an Azuna drop. Both really fun to watch and perform. We've got to lead off with your jabs too. No! Oh, don't touch me. Okay, that was actually scary. If that hit me, that was going to do a decent amount of damage. Appreciate it. The second one's so much easier to read than the first one. Lots of overlap in the first one. This guy's just a repeat of the Mohawk guy we fought in the first stage before the actual boss. So I'm gonna move away from here. And similar to him, all we have to do is walk over him to make sure we get these grab loops. The key there is to just not wake up too far away from him. Because if he does, he gets to either A, throw you first, or B, hit you first. So he just gets pure priority there. Also, I haven't pointed this out. I love Mr. Hayate's walking animation. Look at that dude. He is just so smooth. So we're at 439k, almost to our second extend. This is the hardest bonus game, so but I don't need it because I'm at full health, but we will try to go for it for bragging rights. I think you need at least 120 to 125 inputs to actually get this. And punch! I didn't get it. That's fair. 113 is a little low, so it happens. But again, we got some points, and we'll have no issues getting another extend to be able to continue our run. This, however, is the actual gate of the game. This fight is insane. I need one thing to happen. I killed both the gray dudes. Great. Okay, now I have to play some nonsense with this guy. I did not want that to happen, but I couldn't move around the sprites. Yeah, that was dirty. Didn't like that. Yeah, I thought so. Captain here is a troll. Especially if you don't get him on the Z-axis like you want or like I want. So sometimes if you approach from the Y, he's just gonna grab you completely. All right, so down to 1 life left. Don't love that, especially because the boss here is actually pretty tough. We're not quite at the extent we need, so I need this fight against the Sheik to go perfect, or else we will be most likely losing the credit. So let's see what happens. Stay quiet here as well. First. Do this 7 times in a row. 5. Oh, I missed it. Well, not the end of the world, but I still didn't want that. Oh, we got the extend, so that's cool. Don't love that. Should be able to hit him one more time and kill him. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so not the strat I normally go with, but it is a good backup strat. Just super joy him to death. What I was hoping to do is be able to come in and be able to grab him before he could turn around. To escape and get right on him right that quickly requires some really fast movement, so wasn't anticipating that happening, but we got it anyway. So now we have to unlock our last character, that being the Captain. Definitely our best choice for the last stage. We have just 2 boss fights in a row. Also my favorite music track in the game. Those horns. We're gonna super joy this guy out of the air. This kabuki looking dude. Block his wake up. We will take chip damage for that, but that's perfectly fine because we get a full health refill for the final boss. Gonna spine bush him into the floor a bunch of times. Also, do not throw him back. I learned the hard way that that is a bad idea. Even though I like to mix it up a little bit, do some backdrops instead. Good little jumping animation. Okay. The last stage. This one's sequenced pretty specifically. I knew all along you'd defeat me. I think you can destroy the bulls. I hope you will succeed. Good luck. Thank you, Kabuki Giant Baba. Alright, so final boss first and foremost, very ugly. He is quite the Ugmo. We'll lead off with a combo. Go to the center. Have him bait into a boxer rush. Always want to hit him before he turns around there. That part's huge. That's not good. So I'm going to try and bait him into some stuff here. That should work. I don't know what he's going to do here exactly. I figured he was going to do that. We can beat that with a Super Joy, though. And I should be able to get one more. There we go. Super Joy is very, very good against him for the closer. And that'll be a 1cc. Sub 13, not too bad. I believe I have an 11 for my PB, but yeah, that's considering that early death we took at the gorilla. They were a formidable opponent. Is this the end? That's right. We have one thing left to do. What's that? Take control of our destiny. If this ending artwork isn't the best thing, I don't know what it is. Like, look at the tattoo on the back of our luchador friend there. That is fuego. Yeah, thank you all so much for the GGs. And I know RGLOVE is normally an event where people submit like some of their all-time favorites, but I like to do a mix of it. This is a recent favorite of mine, but it's so much fun and it's so ridiculous. The characters are awesome, the music's awesome, the narration is awesome when it's, recited properly. Looks like a Phantasy Star battle. Oh, I love you, Colin. Once again, I'm gonna put in my distance here. Actually, I normally put in my numbers, but it's an RGL event, so we gotta do the thing. There we go. Knuckle Bash it was. Once again, thank you all so much for the GGs. I'll be back shortly with our next game.